Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft Build with me, Lathrix, the series in which you ask me to build things and I, to the very best of my mild ability, attempt to build them, mostly to improve my own building skills, but possibly even help you along the way. So today's request has came from Alex Flemming, who has asked for a Tier 7 or Tier 8 Flyer Walker Hybrid Plasma. So, since the last build video was in fact a level 8 Walker build, I think it's only right we go into Tier 7. First of all though, let's take out the chat just in case they get even more insane. So here we go then. So as always, I'm not going to be faffing around much with Triforcing purely because it takes up quite a bit of time and I just want to learn the basics more so than anything else when it comes to, it's more the shape and such for me that I really do need to focus on. So, how are we going to do this then? Well, first of all, I think I'm going to place the rudders first. Now, I do want the seat to be completely encapsulated in this lovely little block, since we're going for a nice block core. So, nice and blocky there. Aw, look at him. He probably feels rather safe in there. So, I think the rudders are going to go on this height here, just one above the seat height. So, when they're aiming, they don't aim at the height of his actual seat of where it's placed. So, this will be the line for the rudders, which we're going to use rather than wings because they're more compact and honestly have pretty much the same effect, particularly when you're not going for sustained flight. For permanent flight, I would suggest just using the rudders. So, Tier 7 rudders, and we'll put the first one here-ish. Now, I do want it to be quite compact. There's another thing. We do want it to be quite compact, not exactly a huge craft, because that's how I prefer walker flyers to be. I don't like them being oversized. I find them to be very awkward to use. So we're going for quality over quantity and a very small compact kind of idea. So let's put this on a different plane, even though it is now on the seats plane, just want a different one to the others. And I am going to have a backwards rudder. A vertical rudder rather. That's not necessary per se, but I do just like having them. Okay, so that's kind of the shape I want to go, just a nice simple shape there. I want the armor to go above these as well afterwards, but that's what we'll do once you see where we put the plasma. This is going to be the line which actually adds the legs most likely, so let's have a quick look-see. So yeah, how I want the legs in my head is, I think I'll use the regular ones because I'm not a huge fan of the wolf ones when they use a lot of different colours. I don't think the red goes well with all the other things, like the thrusters and everything else has that nice white clean look. When you've got yellow, then there's bright glaring red. Doesn't quite match if you ask me. So we're going to go with the regular legs. A very important part that is, by the way, so in the rest of the design, we had to figure that out. Okay, so that's hitting the wings. How far do I have to go out before the wings are no longer being hit? Only one. Okay, that's actually fantastic, so we can actually have it quite compact like I wanted. So the next two I want on the front. I want on the front indeed. So let's see, if I put this out, that'll probably work. Yeah, but I doubt I can put it one further back, which is actually what I'd much rather have. Oh, we can, never mind then. Okay. So the front's like that, then the back will have the same. I want it to be vertical, just because that helps with turning, particularly when you have thrusters. I find that there can be some issues if you have only sideways legs, whereas if you have forward and backwards legs, you can pretty much have as many thrusters as you want, and you run into far less issues. So that's just from past experience, kind of forcing me to think like, okay. So we have a nice little crawler, just with the legs. Okay, so we're going to go for, again, compact, heavily armoured, try to get as many blocks as we can on the vital areas. Then we're going to be using aerofoils for the actual, what do you call them, the weapons themselves, just so the weapons are splayed out, so we can't delete, so you can't lose multiple, what do you call them, weapons with one plasma, one SMG, etc., because they'll be on completely separate planes of view and such. Don't need any more prisms there. Whoa, just need the blocks. Thank you very much. And armour this up as well, because I don't want this on the very back like that. Okay. And then armour it up like that. Now, I could Triforce for legs. There are actually some very good Triforcing guides out there for legs. But I don't think I'll be doing that just now. Just like I said previously, this is more of a design and shape kind of thing for me, more so than anything else, because one thing I do struggle with is making things look even half decent and still function. I mean, right now I don't think this is actually turning out particularly pretty, but it could certainly be worse. Okay, need the inners there. There we go. Then a tetra there, and this goes here, and that goes there, and then we can... Oops, should that on the inside there, and then we could block that up. Fantastic, and all that's sorted. There we go. Okay, now that front should be able to take quite a bit of damage without yielding, which is pretty much exactly what we want. Okay, so it's quite sturdy looking so far, and it's not huge, which is the important thing. So the next step, of course, is the front section where we're going to have the upwards thrusters. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is hiding them in here, since this is quite a nice little cove we've made. Not really on purpose, but it's became a nice little cove for thrusters, so that'll be fantastic. We can also use it for one of the bigger thrusters. Of course, trying to stick on tier now with the changes to how tiering up works, with over-tiered blocks being very, very heavily penalised. Just trying to stick on tier as much as possible. Not under-tiering, not over-tiering, just on point. There we go. Okay, have that there. Then, okay, can't do that, but can we do that? Yes, we can. Excellent. I quite like that. It's like a little thruster cove. I do like that, actually. It's far more appealing to me than it should be. Okay. So let's do guns next, then we'll do thrusters last. So, tier... Oh, good, I do have tier 7 pieces. I was thinking, did I ever even buy these? So, good chance these will clip into the rudder. They don't. Oh, that's fantastic. Have these here, because we've got a nice natural slope. That might clip. That very well might clip. So how do I solve this? Do I make these further out, or do I make these further out? I think it'd be best to make these further out so we can go downwards. Ooh, we got gun. Okay, I would like a bit of redundancy with at least one plasma. Okay, so change of plan then. Small change of plan. And that's we're going to armour up the back section here a little bit more than was intended originally. Let's use the inners here, there we go. Tetras go there. Very heavily armoured up back section now at least. And then we try again with the L shapes. Hardware, plasma. Okay, I don't want them there because that's exactly right on the end, so if any grazing shot hits the back, there's a good chance they'll simply be knocked off. Not exactly what we want when it comes to our weapons, now is it? Now these ones we could do is actually put them in one further. Let's have a quick look, see if that actually clips if we're shooting straight forward. There's a good chance it will. Yep, it does. Okay, that's not allowed. Simple as that. Nope, just nope. One shot, nope, instantly denied. So if we're going to go with that with the back ones, we can't have this with the front ones. It's simply what I'm saying here. So, we could do. Now, here's another idea. Here's the other idea I had. Is have these as the... So have it in the opposite way I was saying, so it starts off more in the centre and goes wider out. So the opposite of the previous idea, essentially. Now that looks like it'll work. So it's got a bit more leeway. They are going to clip when they shoot certain sideways angles, but I'm okay with that. I am accepting of that. Okay, well, shoots forward, okay. Nice and agile on the turns. Yay! Okay, that's fine. Then the last ones, use for long. What I could do is this. Then we use the long piece, like I was saying. Where are you, my lovelies? There you are, my lovely. And then it continues all the way out, so it's all the way to that. We're going a little bit... Aha, no, we are about to hit tier 8, so we have to be very considerate now how we finish this off. To make sure this actually fires. Hello. Yeah, that's fine. The forward. We only have upwards thrusters, nothing else. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. The explosion in the corner there was a little bit jarring, but it's all right. Next, then, what we're going to want to do is this. Just so those aren't actually attached to each other. Okay, so we're going to have to start cutting some stuff though, because obviously we haven't even added the thrusters yet, which, believe it or not, are quite an important part of a flyer hybrid, or so I've been told. I wouldn't want that there though, because that's putting too many important pieces in one spot. Okay, so how are we going to do it? And what's holding us back so much? What's causing the issues? Well, the gun's obviously a thing which is keeping us there. Let's test this out. Most likely what we'll have to do is simply shrink it a little bit. Oops, daisy. There we go. Yep, that flies just fine. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's got a slight natural upwards curve, and I think it's because of how heavy it is. Okay. So let's do some editing to it then, and I'll probably just skip ahead because I'm just going to cut armor and move little things around. Okay, so we're back to what I think is the finished product, or at least very, very close to being the finished product. So as you can see, there's actually a lot more thrusters now, and yet it isn't tier 7. So in fact, what I've done is I have done a tiny bit of armor trimming, not much honestly, and it seems like I can actually add more armor now, which is fantastic, so I can re-armor the front. But what I simply did was replace the tier 7 thrusters with tier 6, which are just ridiculously less ranking. These have a ranking of 40 million, whereas tier 7 have a ranking of 711 million. Yep, that's yep. So obviously, as you can probably tell, you can add a lot more bang for your buck there. Of course, you can go into diminishing returns pretty easily by doing this, but I've been careful that actually, have I 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, exactly into diminishing returns, so any more I add now would be diminishing. I think it's either 14 or 15, either way. I haven't went into it, so yay. Go me. So, yeah, that was pretty much all I did. I just had a tiny bit of armor trimming. I kind of skimmed this a little bit, but I, oh wait, no, there is 2. Oh, I have gone into diminishing returns then. Oh well, then I can simply cry redundancy and no one will point the accusatory finger at me. Other than all those people on the YouTube. And their accusatory fingers. Okay, so, let's see. As you can probably tell, I'm really tired right now, so I have not slept well in, like, a few weeks at this stage, and it's kind of slowly it's kind of slowly getting to me. You see? I said it so easy. Oh, it's like a mouth! Duh! No, don't want that. Let's spike it a little bit here. Ooh, can that fit in there? Actually, how big are air rods? Are they 3 or 4? Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, sure. Have a little great mouth on the front. That's fine. Okay, so let's get into a classic match and see how it does. Not my finest work, I'll admit, but it seems functional, and I can imagine this thing taking a few hits because of how... I don't know what sturdy is what I'm trying to use here, but how compact everything is, and as a result, everything's kind of... If damage is dealt, I can't imagine it really taking off an important section very easily. The only one I can really think of is these legs here. The back legs are very heavily fortified, so his 2 front legs are probably quite vulnerable, but this should be able to function with only the back 4 legs. So I can see it working, I hope it works, and if it does work, then of course everything is better. There we go, even more redundancy. So back in a second with a classic match to see how it does. Naturally, the first test of this bot will be versus a challenge match. Of course, with 2 interceptors and a medic. Well, something tells me we're not going to do too well right now, but we'll at least give it our darndest try. So this will be more of a test of its functionality in terms of its movement, such more than anything else. Okay, well, yep, the pitching issue has completely... No, Yeah, it has completely gone. Excellent. So now it won't be rising up or down by itself. Also, it's a lot faster than I expected, because of course we are in Classic, so we have the overclock bonus, and but I still didn't think it'd be quite this fast. So that's nice. We're fast, and we don't pitch anymore. I don't know why I'm going so far ahead, honestly, but you know what? It's a challenge match. We're going to die anyway. Let's die in a brave little fireball, shall we? The bravest of fireballs. So there's their non-flyer. There's one of their flyers. Don't think we're actually in... Oh, no, never mind. We did a load of damage, my lord. I think I may have angered him. Wow. They're all aiming at me, but I did almost break one of them, so that's nice. That's a little bit off. He's not moving, he's just sitting there spamming the spot button. You're a little bit silly there, sir. You're being hit by a plasma who's figured out where you are in terms of how to aim at you, and you're not moving. Now, you might... No, you're definitely not crippled. Oh, a little bit too... He has finally moved. We almost broke him on our own, my lord. Come on, please get the kill. Oh, come on, we need to get that kill. Oh, you scallywag. I just got that. You're a meanie head. A potato face, in fact. I've got that kill. I so deserved that kill. Hey, I take one plasma, which is actually ready to fire at that angle. Getting used to a bot can take a while. Random side note, where's the medic? I'm just going to head try and find the medic. That's a terrible shot. I get really good shots at long range, and I get close up to them, and I'm just like, how does Lathrix fire a gun? Well, we took a few SMG shots to the face, and it didn't cripple us or actually do much damage at all, so I guess we could consider that a test? Okay, let's do another classic match and hopefully get into a proper game. Okay, well, here we are with the real test of this bot, sir and sirettes. I've cut the start here because, I had a few weird frame issues, so I just jumped straight into it. There are 3 enemy rails, and there are 1 plasma bomber and then a hell of a lot of SMGs. So the main thing I'm looking out for is the rails. I think I just saw one jump down. Someone tells me he didn't see me. That's a very small medic. Perhaps we can take him out. There we go. Fantastic shot there. It hit just underneath him, which I find is the best spot to hit a walker. It tends to clip into their seat. Just a little jump here. Oh, forgetting I was a flyer there, instead of hovering down really slowly. There's another rail behind that rock. I saw the line coming out. Okay, let's be a bomber. Fantastic. There's the rail. I thought that was the rail, but that wasn't. There he is. And smack. Excellent. Now he's going to probably take a shot on me, but... Oh, no, he can't get steady. Fantastic. The slow and calm approach really helped. Okay, didn't even see him there. Very pretty bomber. Not, oh, or maybe he's just damaged and he's kind of broke off in a cool way. Oh, just above him. I thought he was going to be a little bit higher than that. There we go, clipped his back. Very sturdy as well for blue armor. There we are. Well, we can be a walker or a bomber apparently. I'm considering putting some of these plasmas on the undercarriage, at least one of them. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting, being able to shoot forward a little bit better. I must say, this thing handles a lot better than I thought it was going to. A lot better. In fact, it's quite enjoyable. I think I made a boss I'm actually quite happy with. Does anyone know who the last guy is? I forgot to add a radar, didn't I? Which should make my search efforts a little bit lackluster. So we killed two, no, there was definitely 3 rails. I killed 2 of them myself. I think. Did I kill 2 of them? I may have killed 3 of them. I am remarkably tired, Well, any? I'm not too happy with them how his things turned out in terms of looks, but my lord, it's done well. Control-wise, I mean. Haven't really had a chance to take damage, but like I say, I'm fairly certain this thing would probably be crippled air-wise, not too difficultly, but would be very difficult to completely cripple walker-wise. Well, victory. Not sure where the last guy went, but still. Bomb the ground! With yourself! Yay! We did a win! We are the bestest in the team. Okay, well, sir and sirettes, I hope you've enjoyed, and of course, Mr. Alex, sorry, Mr. Flemming, that's your name, Alex Flemming. I certainly hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope I've helped you out in some way. Probably not in terms of looks or direct design, but perhaps simply the ideas behind why I have built what I've built, which is generally what I tried to convey as I, well, build. And of course, everyone at home, I hope you've enjoyed as well. If you have, and of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you like and wish to see continued in the future. See, I actually said Robocraft this time. I said the correct name. Earlier, I think I got 3 different videos wrong. 2 of them I cut, the 3rd one I just made public. Reassembly in from the depths, in case anyone's wondering. So thank you, and goodbye.